Hi, I emphatically underscore Sarah's expression of appreciation for your participation in our course. And I want to put it in a little bit of historical context. Last night, my wife and I went to the opening of Selma, the most recently released movie of documenting Martin Luther King's historic march from Selma to Birmingham, which essentially paved the way for the Voting Rights Act, an important civil rights accomplishment. And that really was founded also on the Civil Rights Act signed by President Johnson in 1964, which was exactly 50 years ago. And the 10 years after that, in 1974, 40 years ago, was the Supreme Court's ruling, Lau v. Nichols, based on the Civil Rights Act, about access of English language learners or limited English proficient students to access to both English language proficiency as well as to the academic content expected of all students. And with those historical markers in mind, it's really we really appreciate the fact that these are still issues in play today, but really becoming even more prominent and salient because of the college career ready standards. In many states that's known as the Common Core, but in other states by other names. But in all cases, however we call it, all of these content demands really raise the expectations of how students use language as they negotiate through the rigorous academic content expected of them. So in many ways, the ways in which students use language, how they collaborate through constructive classroom conversations, how they construct arguments and explanations, how they make meaning of complex texts. These are all aspects of language that are really highlighted by these new content standards. And in many ways, the legacy of the Civil Rights Act and Lau v. Nichols is really the realization that's occurring to us today that these are not just issues for English language learners. These are issues for all students, we're really realizing that language is baked into all of the expectations about learning of academic content. That's how instruction occurs. That's how assessment of student achievement also occurs. And so I think we're just really seeing the tip of the iceberg of the role that language plays in academic content. So we really appreciate your participation in this course and hope that you can engage with future courses that we plan to offer. Thank you again.